What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be going through my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Today has kind of been a little bit of a rough day for me. My hair's still wet. I got out of the shower. My stomach's been upset for like an entire day, and I'm pretty sure that that is a result from my root beer video that I posted earlier this week. But no regrets on that. I'm going to start with my 5th favorite movie, and then I'll work it all the way up to my 1st favorite movie. My 5th favorite movie is a family comedy. It's a classic, School of Rock. Alright, School of Rock stars Jack Black. Jack Black plays a rock and roll guy who gets kicked out of his band, and he has no money to pay his rent because he doesn't really have a job. He pretends to be his roommate who's a substitute teacher, and he takes the kids that he's substituting for and turns them into this massive rock band, and they go and compete in the Battle of the Bands basically to pay his rent. The movie is absolutely hilarious and by far is probably one of Jack Black's best movies ever. My family and I used to watch the movie literally on repeat because it was one of the 5 DVDs we owned, so I'm pretty sure I can recite the entire movie by heart. My 4th favorite movie is a really popular one, and I'm sure everyone's seen it before, but it is Step Brothers. So for those of you who do not know, Step Brothers stars Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, and they are hilarious together. It's basically about these two 30-year-old guys who still live with their parents. Their parents are divorced, but then their two parents get married, so they end up being stepbrothers, and it's just all about their journey of hating each other, then loving each other, then hating each other again, and it's literally probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, and every single time I watch it, I am like belly laughing, like crying laughing, full snort out. My 3rd favorite movie is a musical that is based on the Beatles. No surprise there, since they're like one of my favorite bands. It's called Across the Universe. In essence, it's a love story that takes place in the 60s between a boy named Jude, who is from the UK, and then an American girl named Lucy, and their journey of falling in love during, the Vietnam War and all this tension going on and him being illegal. It's a drama and also a comedy, but the best part is that the music is literally amazing. So if you're a big Beatles fan like I am, Across the Universe is 100% a must-see, or even if you're just like a musical fan or like a 60s fan, 100% you need to see Across the Universe because it is awesome. My 2nd favorite movie of all time, and the inspo behind my YouTube name, is Dazed and Confused. The first time I saw it, I didn't really like it that much. I didn't feel like there was much of a plot, but the more I watched it, the more I appreciated just how real the movie was. Because sometimes, you watch movies and you see these events happen and you're like, that would never happen in real life. Sometimes it's hard to connect with. But with that movie, it's like just a bunch of teenagers, last day of school, like running around, just like trying to find something to do. And I was lucky enough that whenever I was in high school, especially my first couple years, we didn't spend nearly as much time online as we do now. I still remember the first weekend I got my license and I had my car, that me and my friends would just get in the car and just drive around anywhere on a Friday night and just meet up with our friends at like random parks and stuff. On another note, it's so funny. It's literally hilarious. Matthew McConaughey in that movie.
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's it. That's all I have to say about it. Now it is time to reveal my very first favorite movie of all time, and that is, drum roll please, Almost Famous. Almost Famous, the director's cut. If you can get your hands on Almost Famous, the director's cut, it's over 3 hours long, but it is worth every single minute. You can find it on just movie websites that will probably give your computer some kind of STD, but I promise you that it's worth it. Almost Famous stars Kate Hudson. Oh my gosh, she was amazing. Like, I am shooken to the core, and her character is just so cool and so relatable. It's about this groupie who is Kate Hudson and this other young boy who's 15 years old, and they go on tour with a band called Stillwater, and it's all about their adventures going on tour with this band and all the crazy stuff that happens while they're on the road and on tour.
I have to go home.
Count the headlights on the highway.
You are home.
Almost Famous is similar to Across the Universe, to where it kind of takes these two ideas of like music and love, and they kind of mend together in this like fun and funky retro way, and I'm just like all about it. I don't know if you guys have really noticed, but I'm like really into kind of those like retro 60s and 70s vibes. It's definitely my favorite era. Alright guys, my hair is still wet from the shower and I still have a bunch of homework to do tonight. But before I go, I do want to give you guys the song of the week, since I forgot to do it in my last video. The song of the week is inspired by my #1 favorite movie, Almost Famous, and that is Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters by Elton John.
I thank the Lord there's people out there like you.
I promise that I do listen to modern day music. It's just been fitting that the past 2 weeks songs of the week have been older songs, but I promise that I do listen to modern music and I will have a little more modern suggestions. Thank you to everyone that has been subscribing and thumbs up and commenting on my videos. I really, really, really appreciate the support. I've been having so much fun making these videos for you guys. If you're watching this video and you are not subscribed to my channel,
girl, hit the subscribe button.
You know I need to get to that 100 subscriber mark, and you want to be a part of it, I promise. Alright guys, until next time, I will see you guys later.